ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy SCGRANT here, and welcome back to the city of Ondas. And well, we're picking up right where the last video left off for today, and well, I still have to deal with the overclogging of one of the main roads that you see on the screen here. It's definitely clogging. I did everything I could, like I said, man, because so much products and goods from either not only from other cities outside my current city, but now I have to still work with the Dodge Junction build, because once again, this video was recorded not too long ago, and make sure that everything was all set in stone. And just to be fair, that I'm making sure that the Dodge Junction will get completed, and by the time of the next video, you'll see more and more districts piling up. And I promise you that, because truth be told, that I did not expect. Like I said, you can tell from how this, I got three full areas just done. There are some areas that have roads, but have nothing there because they're yet to be planned, and we got a little bit of garbage, and someone just died. Like, okay, we got hearses to deal with that. Okay, but yeah, I gotta deal with this how you say, this massive traffic jam, because this is not how I want to play out. So I decided to change direction. So this is what I did. I changed the direction so that pretty much that won't get clogged no more, so that they'll have to find an alternate route, because this is ridiculous that it takes just a couple intersections just to get clogged like that, and that they all just turn the other way and just hopefully they head back into the road. I'm like, yep, they head back to the road. Like, they had to find an alternate route. And that's how I did it, was to find an alternate route just to get things back up and running. But I will eventually have to find an alternate way to try to fix this pollution. Like, it fixed it sort of, but I'm gonna need more time with this one. But it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this, because once again, my biggest concern is that since more and more things going on, and more is going on in the city, most notably from the Ford Industrial District. That's the most busiest part. Like, everything else is fine. My Subaru Beach is done. My Toyota Flat is pretty much down with. I'm still getting Dodge up and running, and I have 4 big ass warehouse storages to store the goods. Because if my factory started getting pretty much full of inventory, they gotta move that stuff somewhere else. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to find another way. And just like that, the lights are on, and thus we're entering nightfall. Did I mention that we have day and night cycles? Because that's the best part about any city building game. Because if we don't have a day and night cycle, boy, we're gonna have problems. Because one, where's the atmosphere and immersion? So yeah, everything's pretty much have reached the nightlife, and well, it's what you expected from the whole ordeal, especially at night with the beach fronts. So we'll have to make sure that I decided to throw in more low density residential zones, and there's a possible chance that I had to get rid of one of the windmills. Yeah, I had to get rid of one of the windmills, because I'm gonna need a space for that. But I will get more power. But when it comes to the one of the monuments, that since I now have the I can see the cheat function that unlocks all monument buildings, I can get the fusion power plant in here. But that'll most likely be saved for a later episode of the city of Ondas, because I'm gonna need that one, because I heard that the fusion power plant in this game is so OP that it can pretty much light up something. But can it light up something as big as pretty much an entire map of 25 tiles in total? If it does that, then I'll be really impressed. Like, it can do something like that. They probably had to update to do that. But yeah, oh, we got a fire. I hate when stuff burns. And still the dead body. You're like, are you serious? Look at it, it's literally on fire. This is not funny. Like, where is it? Yeah, I've got a fire, and most likely that we're gonna, look at this. This is clogging. Like, it may look like a clog, but it's just clogging. Look at it. Look at all those bright. Look at those car headlights. Just look so bright. It's just so bright. Like I said, it's clogged. Everything feels clogged. Like, I have to pretty much, once again, I have to change to make sure that these cars just keep going, because we gotta keep the traffic flowing. As much as we do like stop signs and pretty much traffic lights, we gotta keep this going, because so much is going on in this city, especially at night. And look at that, I got a little baseball field right there. And okay, back to Dodge Junction. Okay, let's see what we got here. Because this is all pretty much a commentary, pretty much what I'm observing from what I've done with these base builds. Because once again, with just close to 20,000 people living here. So I have to make sure that pretty much everything's all set. Okay, and maybe, yeah, I might have to do like maybe yeah, no, how to. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, because since the videos you're seeing here are already got video footage recorded, I'm just doing commentary over it, because once again, one of my biggest concerns is the overflowing of commercial-based vehicles just flooding into the Fort Industrial District. It's just flooding in, and okay, once again, my major point is that I will have to do some changes to this, like, wait, no, we got road types, change directions, I'll have to do another close off. Like, it should have added, like, block roads and stuff, because once again, I gotta keep that, it's like I'm blocking off a major road until eventually I can figure out this problem. It's clearly clogging, and look at that flowing traffic just going on through, man. Like, yeah, it's just flowing through, but it's the Ford Industrial District that's my biggest problem. It's definitely clogging, and once again, you gotta make sure to get the garbage trucks in to collect the garbage and everything, and, yeah, back to Dodge Junction, and yeah, buildings are, once again, I decided to put the Brooklyn's and Queens creator pack in this district, but I will also manage to throw in, yeah, I will have to throw in another set of buildings. I put a cemetery in there, but since we're gonna need more hearses, because once again, we don't want dead bodies, because once again, we gotta make sure to take care of the cemeteries, or, crematories, or even medical facilities and all that, but yeah, man, like, one of the things I don't like is the fact that it takes one area of a city to get clogged, and it's definitely had to be industrial and related to financial, like offices and all that. Like, why does that have to be the clogged one? And I feel as though it's that, like, that's what I do when I'm making this city. I need more residential than commercial in order to try to beat that. Because once again, the one thing about it is that, and I came to the high density buildings, came to apartments, so basically it's just more than one household, like more than one set of families are living in these households. And yeah, apart from the whole ordeal, we got some empty spots that are yet to get filled up, because once again, I gotta see how this plays out. To me personally, because I never thought it was a lot going on, and thus I gotta put another yep, I gotta put another storage, because once again, you never know what could happen, because once again, the Fort Industrial just keep pumping out goods and consumer products in the district, and basically they all have to end up being here. Like, they all have to end up being stored away so that pretty much my factories don't get flooded. And yep, you can clearly see from the Ford Industrial that some of those, look at it, it was gone. It was there a moment ago and it was gone. Yep, that's what they do. Like, they need some place to put these goods if they're all produced. They gotta put it somewhere. And yeah, and I think the daylight, yeah, the day and night, the nighttime is over. We're back to the daylight. Okay. Oh yeah, trams are yet to get active. I still have plans for that. That'll have to come at a later point in this playlist. In terms of what I can do. Look at that. Look at everything's flowing again. Look at that. That's just crazy. But yeah, I got one major section. Everything is like, we gotta make sure that we keep the traffic flowing, because we can't have nothing clogged. So pretty much everything looks like normal. So that's all there is to it, man. Because once again, at this point now, the problems are now just starting, and by the time that I am reaching to get close to the canyons, because I really want to get to it, and thus we have reached 20,000 citizens are now roaming the streets of city of Los Ondas. And once again, we had to extend it. I'm hoping to make use out of the monorails in a later future video, because once again, and I think I've also may have placed a subway station. We're gonna have subways involved. We gotta keep things moving, because once again, you gotta find an alternate route. You can't just take the main spot, because it'll get clogged. So you have to find alternate routes. Because that's the one thing I'm hoping that if someone can comment down below, how do you convince traffic to basically find alternate routes to basically their destinations? I gotta find alternate routes than just rely on the main one, because I had to block that off. Look at that. It's more clean now. That's another thing that's fixed, but this leads to another problem, which is on the beachfront. I'm like, yep, we got another cloud situation. But I had to make sure that gets well, let's just say that I had no choice but to do it. Yeah, I had to do it. I had to convert another one to make sure to keep this traffic moving. Keep it moving. As usual. But yeah, man, cause the most important thing is garbage trucks. I gotta make sure that the garbage trucks come in, collect the trash, and get it back to their respective treatment plants to make sure that everything, especially the recycling bins. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for and apart from having solar power is that pretty much. So my Toyota Flats, Silver Beach, and 4 Industrials are all pretty much done. Dodge Junction will mostly get done by the very next video, and just to be clear, it might come out in the next 2 weeks because gotta take a little bit of a break. But I will be back to make sure that there'll be more and more, and hoping to fix some things while basically expanding upon other areas. But without further ado, this is your boy SCGRANT, and I will see you all in the very next video. See you all, and take care now.